Okay, here's the easy side. Here's the front bank of plugs, and it's a matter of getting in here, wiggling it loose, wiggling the boot loose, which might be stuck in there pretty good after a number of years of being there, and this one is. So you have to twist it, wiggle it, and get it loose. And when you undo these, make sure that you either mark them or remember, which one goes where, and kind of go by the length on them, because they generally are longer. The longer one's further away from the distributor cap here, but sometimes they could be twisted, so you don't want to do that. You don't want to mix them up. So what you want to do is on this front bank is get a vice grip pliers, put that in there, try to twist this thing and get it to break contact. And you can also use the leverage there, and see that one's out. I use that same technique on all three of them, and that should get them out for you. Okay, got all three of these out. Label them left, middle, right, whatever way you want to do it to make sure they go back where they belong. So next we'll take out the plugs. Okay, this job requires a special socket, spark plug socket. I believe it's 13/16. You can check it with your new plugs. Make sure it fits in there. That's going to be the one that's going to take it out. Okay, so this first left front one is on there pretty good. I wound up getting a 1/2-inch ratchet and stepping it down with an adapter. Broke it loose. There's not much clearance down here underneath either. As you can see, I'm just about backing this thing into the fan. Now the spark plugs need to be gapped. This is a new plug. On the sticker on my car, I found that the Caravan had a gap of 1.1 millimeters. So I have a gapping tool here, which has everything you need on it. And I've got the 1.1 here. So I'm checking the factory one out, and it's a little tight. So now we're going to use this end of it. This is the this is going to open it up a little bit. I open it up and it's, of course, too wide. In order to get it just right, what I like to do is stick the gapping tool down between the electrode and then just put some weight on it, push down on it. That's going to bend it back down to where it's just perfect. Just lightly brushing both the bottom and the top electrode. And so that's all there is to it. Now what we're going to do before we install it, put a little dab of motor oil on the threads and then turn it in. Okay, so we want to get the same tools, use the same tools that we took it out with. It's easier when you put this in to just use maybe an extension and your socket. Slip it in there all the way. Try to hit dead center on here. You can get some dirt buildup around these ports. It's nice to clean that out if you can. This particular car leaves you very little room. So once you caught the threads, just turn it in as far as you can by hand. Put your ratchet on there and torque it down. You're not likely to be able to get a torque wrench in here, so just get it good and tight, but not over tight. You may be the one taking this out again someday. Okay, so here's a look underneath what we're up against. There's one plug over here on the left. I think I can make that out. Middle one. And over on the right, underneath a bracket, we can make out the other one. Two of these, I believe, can be done from the top, but this far right one, I can't even get a look at it. Lens is behind something. Anyway, there's a bracket right there. It's right behind it. That one's going to take some real... There's going to be a struggle to replace. The other two, I think I can get at them up above. There's a little bit of room. This bottom one too. You can get your arm up in here and actually get a hold of it. Get a hold of the spark plug wire. I think I just came up the wrong way. It's up this way. It's a diabolical job of engineering here. So it's going to be a struggle. Okay, on the rear right and middle, it's possible to get down in there. They generously left enough room here that you can reach the plug wires, the two middle ones, and work them off. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to twist it a little bit. I'm going to get in there with some channel locks. some channel lock pliers around it. Problem is you can't hardly find it. You have to do it by feel. You're not going to see it from the top here. What I'm trying to do is just get around this thing and pull on it, pull it out of there. Okay, from underneath I was able to come over and get a channel locks. Come over the catalyst and the exhaust manifold and get a channel locks on there. You can see the handles here. So now I'm going to reach in from this side and see if I can wrench the plug wire loose, get some leverage. From down there I couldn't. I'm on the plug wire. And this one, of course, is going to come off harder than all the others. I think I just got it. That thing is so far over there. No, it's off. Okay. I got the plug wire off. That's part of the battle. Okay, I managed to get in here finally with a 1/2-inch ratchet, a adapter down to 3/8, and this isn't going to show up anyway. And a adapter from 1/2 inch to 3/8 in the socket. If you could see this, it'd be kind of cool. I'm underneath the car right now, working this thing out. But it is a major pain for changing a spark plug to get at this far. As you're standing looking at the engine from the front, left side, underneath the alternator. That's what it took. That gear is what got it out. Okay, so what I've done then is get this socket set up with the spark plug in it and a little adapter that'll take it from 3/8 inch drive to 1/2 inch. With that, I'm able to turn this now with my arm jammed in this small opening. Just turning in, get it as far as I can from here. Then I'm going to attach. I'll put the ratchet on from above and finish it off. And this is just one miserable spark plug. I want to get it as much in from down here as I can. Oh, my arm needs a break. A little dirty in there. Okay, so I got the spark plug, dreaded far left rear spark plug, started from underneath. And I'm going to finish it off with this ratchet by feel alone. I'm sneaking around down here, going down under, and I'm going to attach it to the adapter that I have on the end of the. And this is going to take a little while, but I will get it done. I would recommend, though, if you're going to do this job, and you also may be changing a belt, to take the belt, serpentine belt off, of course the AC belt as well down there, and then remove the alternator, and I believe then you should be able to go in from this left side over here, from this side, and make it worth it. It's something I'm going to schedule in the future when I'm doing some other work on it, to throw this spark plug in at that time, because the other 5 really aren't that bad. The ones in the back are a little bit of a hassle, but not mega trouble like this particular one. So I'm going to be ready for it next time.